Welcome to the video. Food with ingredient labels. Food with ingredient labels is no food. That is false food. Because real food comes from a tree or from a vine, and real fruit has no labels. No ingredient labels. So food from a tree, from a vine, is produced by nature, by the sun, by the rain, by the soil. Fake or false food is created in a lab or in industry. So that is no food. That is trash. All foods with ingredient labels are man-made trash. Because when you eat food that is real food, there is no trash. When you eat fake food that leads to disease and to dying, that is unnatural. That is processed, that has artificial colors, that has so many things to conserve it for a long time. So numbers, all that stuff, highly toxic. So why do you want all these chemicals in your body that made or in a lab or in a factory? Nobody should make your food. Nobody. Even not Paul Bocuse or whoever should not make you food, because he cannot make food. There is no cook that can make food. They make trash. They pollute with cans and jars and bags. They create toxic evaporation when they cook. All the cooked food has no nutrients. Food with ingredient labels has no nutrients, only chemicals. So why you keep on eating that? You find diabetes normal, you find hair loss normal, you find cancer normal, you find arthritis normal, you find stroke normal, you find a heart attack normal. These things are not normal. They are created by false food. Food from labs and factories. You don't need to eat veggies from a monoculture land, which is destroying the soil. It has no nutrients. It has only chemicals. Fruits that come from a monocropping farm have no nutrients, they have only chemicals. What is real food? Real food is organic fruit that comes from permaculture or tropic agroforestry farms. That is the only food which is real in the world, which is created by sun and rain and by good soil. If you eat banana from Costa Rica, you eat banana from Ecuador, huge monocropping fields that deplete the soils, that have much chemical spraying, so there is no food. These bananas are man-made creation. A banana on permaculture land, on tropic agroforestry land, that is a banana. And there are no Cavendish monocropping fruits. So even in the fruit world, there is shit fruit that is no food, because it comes from people that disrespect the soil and that buy cheap chemicals and not want to add any mulch or any leaf compost. They just don't care, and they grow thousands of trees on a big field and they spray chemicals. So there is no fruit, that is depleted fruit. If we get a jackfruit or a rollinia from a permaculture farm here, that fruit is loaded with nutrients. Carrots, even organic carrots from a monocropping field, these carrots have no nutrients because the monocropping depletes the soil. So how can the vegeta have nutrients? It's not possible. If you eat maize or corn from a monocropping farm, there is no nutrients in the maize or corn because the soil is depleted by monoculture. We are so brainwashed, so confused by labels, by advertisements, by promotions, whatever. People think they go to an organic shop and what they buy is healthy. No, only in the organic shop you can find maybe fruit that doesn't come from monocropping farms, because even when it's from monocropping farm and it's organic, don't believe, because it's depleting the soil, and even when they don't spray chemicals, it has no nutrients. Fruits that are harvested too early, green, those have no nutrients, because the sun will load the fruit with nutrients, and when they pick it too early, you have nutrient loss, you have enzyme loss, so there is no food anymore, even when it's fruit. Even many people that eat only fruit, they are confused, because depend where you get it, how it's grown. So what is the solution? That people go back to their garden, that people go back to the land. Forget about the 9 to 5 in a factory or wherever. You belong on the land, you belong in your garden, and you need to grow non-monoculture food, which is fruits and fruit veggies. Nothing else is food.